is, do you think Parliament will listen and reject Finance Bill 2024?
Is the pressure increasing or increasing or decreasing?
Creases.
It's just creases, yeah?
Yeah.
Is it enough so far? That's what we're asking you. Of course, we saw what happened over the weekend. Actually from Tuesday all the way last week. Tuesday, Thursday, Mandamano. On Saturday night, people in clubs took about 10 minutes to just say reject finance bill, reject finance bill. On Sunday in churches, clergymen were put to task and asked, are you rejecting the finance bill? Where do you stand on this?
Actually, there was a walk that happened kutoka pale GPU up until I think Moy Avenue, and we saw so many clergymen joining in protest. And of course, we've also seen people support Rex, the late. Rex actually means king, and I think that's how the protesters chose to definitely join in mourning. In Kenyans in general, I don't know why I'm saying protesters. Let's just say Kenyans in general.
That's very true.
Yes, and it's not even a Gen Z conversation. It's Gen Z led, but there's so many millennials on ground also joining in support.
True.
Those parents who are millennials are sending their kids, allowing their kids to be on ground.
True.
And with this question that we are asking, there's feedback coming through. And of course, Brandon Imbaya says, once accepted, it won't be rejected again. How MPs on the government side can't reject Juanajua consequences. So it seems that there's consequences for not voting according to the party's tone.
And of course, I was just looking at a situation where an MP said that allegedly there was sacks of money being handed out for them to vote for this finance bill to pass. And he said he rejected this money that was being given. That's as far as he is concerned. But are we all sure that, the others rejected it or will continue to reject it?
Yeah, that's Juja MP George Koimburi, who had confessed of MPs being offered 2 million shillings in exchange for voting yes in the finance bill, but he refused to bribe and voted against the bill. And that's just the finer details of who and what, where, also the amount of money involved.
Andrew Kakai says, I believe in proper representation. If your people reject, how do you pass the bill? The pressure is getting worse, hotter. Fred Ongosi also says they will listen to Kenyans. Everyone knows they will not listen to Kenyans. Sorry, everyone knows that our MPs work for the executive. Yes, and some other people are saying more or less the same thing, but in much harsher terms that I don't want to say on air. And I do understand where people are coming from when they say that they work for the executive. That feeling has been like the general overall mood for so long. But I feel like we're applying enough pressure that things can change.
Yeah, pressure or no pressure, Scooby Asosh. We're just making a statement. We know that allegedly we have a robot parliament controlled by coins, not points, currencies, and not policies. He actually self-censors himself and says, bleep this government, we should be fixing the nation with morning fix. Asante sana. Asante sana for that. More comments, we'll be sampling them in the next few minutes. The question is very simple. Do you think Parliament will listen and reject Finance Bill 2024?
Next hour, we give you a chance to listen to your music machine again and vote on it. Of course, we'll also give you more feedback from this question of the day and contextualize what exactly some of these monies mean, what some of these policies mean. We talked a little bit about it in the same hour, but when you hear, for example, someone telling you to, cut your budget and to give more out of your pocket to fund government policies and government projects and debt, but they're wearing a 6 million shilling watch.
Big question.
Big
Another one
disconnect.
tells you this is what the government sees the bill as a priority, but you're giving 20 million in a chart. But there's some issues. We did not respond the way we are responding right now.
1 billion shillings to renovate State House.
Furniture,